What's up, NMS? This is Allie
and Colin with your Friday the 13th broadcast.
Today is National Make Your Dream Come True Day, so reach for the stars.
Today is also National Quitters Day.
Okay, that's interesting. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Attention
Novi Theater Company cast and crew of the fall play Folktales from Around the World. There will be a cast party on Tuesday, January 17th, directly after school in the auditorium. Anyone who was a part of the cast and crew is invited. There will be snacks, and the directors will be announcing information about the winter musical most likely at that time.
The paw print issue 2 is now available for reading on the Novi Middle School website. Once at the NMS webpage, choose the student's option to find the paw print. Check it out for student reviews on the Washington, D.C. trip, detailing of first robotics, space exploration articles, browser games to play, how littering and pollution can be prevented in big and small ways, your second installment of Indian mythology, and so much more. Your fellow students have been hard at work crafting engaging content we know you will enjoy. Check it out today.
Don't miss out on the memories. Buy our yearbook now for the lowest price of the year. Yearbooks can be purchased at yearbookforever.com along with personalization and accessories. The price will increase to $45 on January 16th, so don't wait.
Game Club will be meeting on Monday, January 23rd after school until 4:15 in room 208.
For those of you that stay after school for clubs or school sports, it can be sometimes difficult for your families to pick you up. Pre-pandemic, Novi schools used to offer late buses for middle school students that had after-school activities. Will we get them back? Check out this report from Leyana and Riley.
Hey Wildcats, it's Riley
and Leyana.
Have you ever missed a bus or have an after-school activity but no ride home?
We were wondering if there should be late buses, so we asked the 8th graders and principals for their answers.
So let's see what they had to say. Hey Mom, I missed my bus. Can you come get me?
Yes, I think there should be late buses.
Why?
Because I'm in right now 4 clubs and my mom is sick of having to pick me up every day.
Do you think that there should be late buses?
I think there should be late buses because what if you want to do a club or something after school and say that club ends at 5:30 and you don't have a ride then? Then you're going to miss out on that opportunity.
Do you think that there should be late buses?
I think having late buses would be an excellent thing. We had it for a while and it was great that, if I wanted to play basketball or volleyball, I didn't have to worry if my parents could pick me up after school. I was able to do it because a bus would take me home. So it provided opportunities for me as a student, and so I think it's great for all kids.
Okay, do you think that there should be late buses again?
My dream would be, yes, that there would be a late bus available for our students after school, a little ways after school, so that students could participate in clubs and have a ride home, or that they could maybe even participate in some of our sports that practice right after school to be able to hop on the bus and get driven most of the way home. Late buses, when we had them before, didn't take you necessarily to your exact normal stop, but got you pretty close to your house. And that is a cool offering for us to maybe one day hopefully be able to offer again.
Hopefully soon, Novi schools will again offer late buses for students that have after-school activities.
Being safe in the parking lot before and after school is a big deal for students. Nate and Ishmael offer some tips in the PSA.
After school, tons of kids come rushing out of their classes to get home. This leads to a ton of cars and it being unsafe. To ensure safety, follow these tips.
Look for cars when you are crossing the street. Make sure there is no car coming toward you.
Tell drivers to be safe. Make sure they are alert and there are no kids where they are driving.
And number 3, if you're not using the pickup line, park in a safe spot. You don't want people to have to go across the entire parking lot to get into their car.
Remember, Wildcats, be safe.
Be safe in the parking lot, Wildcats.
March is reading month, but why wait until March? You can start celebrating right now. Use a reading bingo card to keep track of what you're reading. The reading bingo card is available on the library's Schoology page underneath the weekly update. Make a bingo, up, down, across, or diagonally, and be entered into winning one of our great prizes during March's Reading Month. Please write the title of the book and the date you read, as well as the teacher or parent initial on the corresponding line, and then give this bingo sheet to Mrs. Wesner in the Library Media Center to be entered into the drawing. There are a lot of great prizes to be given away, so be sure to enter.
Silas has your headline news.
Hello, WNMS. This is Silas with your headline news for January 12th, 2023. Yesterday, the Lions offensive coordinator Ben Johnson was interviewed for a head coaching job with the Houston Texans. Johnson, who became the Lions OC at the beginning of the 2022 season, has been requested for interviews by multiple teams. This is due in part to his success in turning the Lions offense into a force to be reckoned with. Along with the Texans, the Indianapolis Colts and Carolina Panthers have requested interviews with Johnson for head coaching jobs as well. The Lions have made it clear that they do not want to lose Ben Johnson, but we'll see what happens. And I guess only Detroit sports fans would care about all that, though. But anyway, this has been Silas with your headline news.
This is Molly with your Wildcat Sports Wrap. The Detroit Red Wings defeated the Toronto Maple Leafs last night 4-1 in a big rivalry game. The Michigan men's basketball team lost in overtime to Iowa last night 93-84. Michigan led by 4 with 20 seconds left, but fouled a three-point shooter who made the basket and then tied the game with a free throw to complete the 4-point play. The Wolverines never recovered. The NFL playoffs kick off this weekend, and Silas is here with his predictions.
Well, let's start in the AFC. Firstly, we have the Jaguars and the Chargers, and I think the Jaguars are going to be able to win that one. Yeah. Anyway, then we have the Ravens and the Bengals, and the Ravens just haven't been as good as they normally are, and the Bengals should be able to win that one. Finally, we have the Bills and the Dolphins. The Bills should easily win. And then the NFC, we have the 49ers and the Seahawks. The Seahawks shocked everyone by making the playoffs, and honestly, the 49ers should easily win that. And then the Giants and the Vikings. Both these teams were not thought to be playoff teams, but they both made it, and now they're playing each other. And the Giants should be able to win that one. I could see the Vikings winning it too, though. And finally, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Dallas Cowboys. The Buccaneers had a losing season, 8-9 finishing it, but I think they may be able to win it, but the Cowboys are my pick to win it. The Cowboys are simply better at this point. But anyway, Ben has your Today in History moment.
Hey NMS, it's Ben with your Today in History. Today, on January 13th, 1968, famous country singer Johnny Cash performed at Folsom Prison. This may not sound big, but the live show was recorded and put onto the market. Today, the record has sold over 3 million copies and is a main reason why he's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. This has been Ben with your Today in History.
This is Sean with your weather for January 13, 2023. The weather for today will be 29 as the high, and the lows for today will also be 18. And for Saturday, we have a high of 32 and a low of 23. Happy birthday to the following students and enjoy your Martin Luther King Day.
Clap, 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 happy birthday. Clap, 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 happy birthday. Clap, 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 happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Clap, 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 happy birthday. Clap, 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 happy birthday. Clap, 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 happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Hey Colin, did you know that the phrase OMG was put into the dictionary in 2011?
OMG, that's crazy.
Okay, NMS, I think that's enough for today. But before we go, we want to send a special shout out to Mao Ikiyama in Mrs. Henderson's 4th period French class.
Have a great Friday, Wildcats.
This has been Allie
and Colin signing off.